Welcome, people of the World Wide Web. So this is Chris from Cypher Sigma Screen Time, and as the thumbnail would pertain, yes, this is my second Blu-ray hunt. It's kind of my third, but the second one was a bit of a just kind of not deliberately went there for it, and decided that obviously I just filmed stuff on the offhand and everything, so it wasn't that great. So this is, I just got back from Spain, which you may have seen in other few videos. Because I've been away for like a week and a bit, and obviously been paid just before we went, and I quite a bit in my account. So I kind of was missing the thrill of the hunt. I like finding stuff in the wilderness. I'm trying to upgrade and pick up stuff, and kind of blind buy some stuff that I haven't seen. So I kind of scoped everything out. So we'll get into the footage now.
And yes, here we go into the second Blu-ray hunt. So as you can see, started off with the Blu-rays as per usual. I've done in alphabetical order. Obviously, as I view the shelves, they normally start off with A's, and then you see I cut down because they go A, B, C along the whole top end. Air America. I think AJ picked up recently. I'm really interested in that. There's classic movies like that, Attack of the 40-Foot Woman. I'm quite intrigued to watch. So please let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, if there is stuff like this that you think is really good, older movies. Just I've seen a lot of the recent ones. I want to kind of upgrade my collection. Apologies, just trying to follow it as much as I can, but not having the camera. It's an Age of Adeline. Love that movie. Going up in price as well, so it's quite a rare one. Anaconda, I wasn't the biggest fan of that one. Obviously, quite a bit more anime popping up. Nothing that's really piquing my interest as of yet. Final Fantasy Spirit Within. Really enjoyed that. Great CG in it for its time. As I say, that Forbidden Planet, picking out all these old ones, just it's something quite cheap and kind of takes my interest. There's a Fantastic Four, I think that was £10 or £12. Floating Clouds, never heard of that. It's amazing when you go over this what you actually miss when you're doing it, even though I'm going it one by one. Had no idea what that was about, just quite like the cover. With Life, Lost Files, Logan. Super, which I got rid of on DVD, wasn't a big fan. Orca, which AJ gifted me. One Battle After Another. I will not be revisiting that, unfortunately. One Piece, still one I'm trying to collect. Always on the eye out. Old Boy, very expensive. Is an upgrade I do want to get, but I'm not going to pay £12 for it. Got a special edition DVD. So yeah, just picking out some reprinted covers still, so just wary of that. I will not buy one that's reprinting Sisu and Sisu 2. Obviously, I know AJ are big fans. I didn't really get on with the first one, so I'm not inclined to watch the second one at this time. I may do. Maybe I just wasn't in the right frame of mind. Who knows? Sonics. I only have Sonic 1, so I do need to pick up 2 and 3. Still quite expensive. I know you can get like a 3-pack or a 2-pack. Scream. I need 5, 6, and 7 from that. But not, as I say, not seeing a lot. A lot of repro covers still, and not massive amounts of variety from CX on this trip, which was a bit of a shock. Sometimes my CX does have really good stock and overflowing and some really weird and wonderful titles, but I wasn't really finding too much as I went across there. Tall Man, I really enjoyed that movie. Not what you think it's going to be, which is quite good. You got both things there. Tommy T. Rex. I thought that was a fictional film, but turns out it was a proper one. But again, it's quite expensive for a blind buy. So I'm a little apprehensive to buy it at this time. We Bury the Dead, and I've heard that. The Walking Dead. Lots of volumes of that keep popping up now. That is one I need to go back and finish at some point. Wizard of Oz. I believe I own it anyway. Spinal Tap. Wolf Children I own as well. Another one. Was that martial art? Teen Wolf 1 and 2. I enjoy Michael J. Fox movies. Wicked 1 and 2. 1 was good. 2 was a bit, Weapons. I did enjoy, but I will only buy when it's cheap, because it's not one I'm going to actively go to rewatch a lot. So then we go over here. Bonnie and Clyde, that was. I know there's been quite a few iterations of it. Bates Motels there. That is one I do want to get the series of. Me and my wife really, really enjoyed that. She keeps hinting at it so I don't know if she's going to buy it for me for a present this year. So that's why I picked up Bleach. I still need the last few volumes of the 1,000 Year War. And I know the final one is coming out on Disney soon. So I may have to get Disney for the Babadook. I keep seeing that. I'm on the fence. It's a horror movie. But a lot of horror movies I watch and I'm not really too impressed, and they go. Ballerina, that's the John Wick one. Probably worth a rewatch. Bad Guys 2 I enjoyed. Again, it's expensive still. Batman Returns, the complete collection for 30 quid. Gotham, I need 3 seasons of Gotham, but I'm not paying 45 quid to do that. Good Boy, love that movie. Goblin Slayer Season 2. They did have Season 1 in for ages. I never picked it up, and I'm a bit kicking myself for that because it was like a £5. Gremlins, love Gremlins. It would be in my probably close to top 10 movies. So I do need to upgrade because I only have DVDs of those. Ghost in the Shell. I'm tempted to get that special edition that's recently out, but I haven't quite pulled the trigger on that. And then we have like The Last Airbender, Dark Knight trilogy, which I have recently. Silent Hill. Persons of Interest, I still need Season 3 to complete that set. Prometheus Prey. I think I have a pirate copy of Prey from AJ, so I do need to upgrade that. Did enjoy that movie the first and second time. I enjoy all the Predator movies. Sleepy Hollow there. I've seen it before. It's kind of a special edition, like a book, and I did a really bad job of showcasing it. But when you do it, it's not the greatest. It feels like there's missing bits, but I could be me. There's Terminator, Wolfman there, Wonka, CM Punk SummerSlam, reprint cover. So then we have Batman the Complete Series, Back to the Future, Black Phone. Still need to watch number 2. A bit more anime in there. Candyman, I think that's the newer one. I could be wrong. Which was all right. Again, it's not one I'm going to go to. The Housemaid, really enjoyed this movie. We'll pick it up, but I'm waiting for it to drop in price. Maybe about £8. I'll pick it up. There's a swimming anime that I keep seeing there. I'm not too enthralled, but if it goes cheap enough, I might pick it up just to give it a watch. Heathers, I don't think it's a movie I've ever seen, but I skim over it. Host, I really enjoy. It's a low budget movie. The Long Walk, wasn't a fan of that. The Last of Us, seen Season 1, need to see Season 2. Despicable Me, Rise of Gru, that's when you see Mandy, never seen. Obviously, usual Mickey 17, which I have The Martian. I really enjoyed. I feel like I need to upgrade that after the Mercy. Really enjoyed that, and Mighty Supreme. A few movies again, but they're all like 12 quid, so it's like, yeah, I'm not going to spend that. Pig I enjoyed as well. Obviously, Star Trek still needs Solo up on Blu-ray. There was that Franco movie where they joined together. Never did see that. I would have watched it if I had time, but Cobwebs, again, a horror movie that I kind of teetering on, but not fun. Cyberpunk, I have a bloke at work with who really loves that. It's on Netflix, so I'd probably watch Netflix rather than spend 30 quid buying it on the off chance it may be good. The Conjuring, 9 movies for £58. Very expensive. Concussion, picked it up, but I already own it. So I'm an idiot, so I put it back. So Doom Patrol Season 1, again, I love comic book films and series and stuff, but that is one of the series that I just have never even really watched. I've seen the crossover episode, or I may have seen a bit of an episode. Madam Web still holding some of its price. A Quiet Place, need to get the third one of that. Again, it's £8. So I'm not sure if, just because there's not a lot of movies out, The Wolfman, I've never seen that. It's only £3. Just checking it is the one I think it is. There's a Wicked there, but no cover on it. Obviously, I probably would have picked one up, but there's no price. So I don't know if it's expensive or that. And then Watchmen 1 and 2. supposedly an adaptation from the book. AJ said it was good, but £15 is too rich for my blood. You've got Definite series I have. Yeah, there's another Doom Patrol there. I think that had a case with it, so that's why I picked it up, just to see if it was any difference. Then we have Indiana Jones there, Inception, Interstellar. So some great movies. It's a Wonderful Life. The Morning Show. Never seen it. Heard good things. Megan 1 and 2. I did enjoy the second movie. It would be one I would probably pick up. Again, all about price. Maybe I'm just being cheap. Smoking a Bandit, I sold my copy of that. Springsteen was the only kind of music biography that I missed. Underworld there. It's funny going into this CX after so long. There were, when I was in the hunt for Underworld movies and a few other movies from stuff, they're like a dime a dozen now. And I searched like about 4 or 5 CXs initially for it and could never find half the stuff. It's a right pain in the ass. So when you want something, you can't find it. Venom Last Dance, again, that's one I need to pick up. I don't have. Shangri-La, anime series to watch. I've never seen it, so I'm not going to blind buy it yet. Rental Family, I enjoyed. I probably would pick it up for the right price. The last few bits here with Noah, Nobody 2, still need to see that. Enjoyed one, wasn't too amped for the second one. Let me get through like the Jurassic Parks in June 1 and 2, which I both enjoyed. Look forward to 3. And here we go to the quick anime section. So not too much, loads of Dragon Ball Z and Naruto, which you expect to find, and then a few odd little bits. I think they had a few One Piece ones as well, but older volumes than what I need. I'm trying to get the first 20. And then like you have Arietta and that Outscreen Lupin, but again, 10 quid.
Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Obviously quite a long video. I know these ones are there. You may realise that watching my background that this seems to have changed. So there was a Stranger Things poster here, and there was a Attack on Titan here. We now have Stranger Things season 5 and My Hero Academia, which is an anime series. So this is one of the main reasons of going into town is HMV do 2 posters for £10. By far the best bargain I can find anywhere. So I thought I'd get that. I moved some posters down here. So this was a Christmas present from my soon-to-be father-in-law and the mother-in-law. So it was the LP of the original soundtrack of Back to the Future. Okay, so it's really nice. So finally got a chance after 5-6 months. In the back, we have a gift from AJ for Christmas, I believe it was. Obviously, when we went to the power station, obviously it was kind of the front title. It's a print of it, but it's 304 or 500. And then obviously this, which I will tilt the camera just there. You can see that we have, this was an art piece that Matt got for me when we went to Collectomania last year. And then obviously I have just above that is obviously my picture of Christopher Lloyd at the clock tower. So I thought I kind of, put it back here. So I've mixed stuff around, move a few bits around. I have another Back to the Future kind of print here that I got on holiday a few years ago. Anyway, kind of segue that comes. So so we went round, saw lots. Unfortunately, it wasn't a lot that appealed to me or that was even cheap. Since going there and doing this video, I have ordered a few special editions online that will come. One is from CEX, so we've got that interesting video to go. But I found 2 titles that I decided to pick up. Only spent £8. So the first one is Better Man. So this will go be stored in the collection because I've recently watched this with my wife, so I haven't seen it when it came out. You can't see here, there is a poster of it that I got from Cineworld. It was the last film I saw at Cineworld before it closed. I also have my Cineworld card stuck to there because obviously I think it was like 15 years I was a member there. And if you've seen my Mortal Kombat review, which will be out soon, as you'll hear, there's another story with that. But anyway, so yeah, really love this movie. I picked it up because it was my top movie of 2024, I want to say. And it taken me ages to find it. £5 was a bargain. I was tempted to do Ina because I've seen it recently, but I do love it. I watched it with my wife. She really loved it. It's one I definitely go back to it definitely one that deserves more praise than what it got. But because I've seen it like once a year, I think it'll be another year before I want to see it. I don't like to oversaturate myself with the same film, so this is why it was here. So this will go straight into the collection. It's very rare this happens. Most of the time I will watch it. It's only because it was literally like under a month ago me and my wife watched this. I'm not going to watch it again. The Blu-ray looks in pristine condition. Then the other one is a little bit of I think AJ's seen this and he wasn't too impressed. I think Matt saw it and he quite liked it. So I've been waiting for it to go down in price, and it's Wolfman. It was only £3. I quite like the interesting premise of it. I quite like the trailer. It came out, I think, end of last year, maybe the year before, 2025. So it did come out came out sometime last year, and it was only on my cinema for a week. And I think there was quite a few other titles out in the same week, specifically I think anime and that and stuff that was only limited, so my preferences would always go towards that, and I just didn't get a chance to see this one. It's from the guy who did The Invisible Man, and I love that movie, so I look forward to that. So yeah, literally that's it. I mean, apart from some underwear, knees, and the 2 posters here, that's literally what I went in town for. I mean, look, it was free parking that on a Sunday when I did go. But thank you very much for coming on my video and my Blu-ray hunt. Is there anything I missed? Is there any titles that I picked up that maybe you're like, actually, Chris, I think you should go see that, or pick it up if you see another copy? Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, I've been Chris from Cypher Sigma Screen Time. Thank you for watching this video. Click the subscribe button if you haven't. I'll definitely see you in the next one.